Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS22 map tour video. In this video I wander with you around the map Frühling. And this map has come to Modhub. It's available for all platforms, so also for consoles, and it's made by the modder FS22. I guess it's meant to be called Kalle. It's a modern way to spell words somehow. Yeah, it's a very small map, and it's small in size on your hard disk too. It's only 78 megabytes big, so this is really awesome. And the map is small also. And the modder wrote quite a long description, and I like it so much that I want to read it to you. So I hope you have some patience. The view will stay the same for a minute or two while I read it, and then we go and have a look on the actual map. So, and I have to tell you, Frühling means springtime. It's a German word, Frühling. Yeah, and maybe it's a little bit hard to pronounce for you English-speaking people. Yeah, but I think it fits better to the map, as if the author, the modder, would have called it spring in the English version, because that wouldn't bring this feeling of Frühling. Okay, now, welcome to Frühling, a small dreamy region in the center of Germany. The fictional map is designed for small to medium-sized machines. It has a beautiful rustic farm, 14 fields, 7 meadows and 1 forest area. In addition, the map is equipped with numerous sales and production points right from the start. The farm includes cows, chickens, sheep, and the horse Hope. In addition, the farm has a fermenting silo, a multi-store, and a greenhouse. There are flat fields in front of and behind the farm that are suitable for building. Frühling. Recharge your power in calm. Do you know what the most important thing for a boxer is? You have to be able to taking punches, because it doesn't matter how strong you are or how well you prepared you are. At some point you will be hit and maybe even sent to your knees. That's part of it, just like standing up. Stress, fears, worries and problems keep catching up with us. And that's why it's particularly important to find moments of calm, in which we can hide the negative ballast and recharge our inner battery. Then we are ready for the next round. And if it has hit you particularly hard, then you still have your faithful friend Hope at your side. The black stallion senses when you need him, and he will be there for you. Of course, you are also welcome to come to my holiday home on the lake promenade. We can have a barbecue, play chess, or just look at the lake. Only one thing is important. The ballast stays outside. I look forward to your visit in Frühling. And now, let's go! Finally, we are here. And if you have watched my video about the Modpack Häschen farm, that's the farm where we are right now. And now it's in a map, built in a map, and here is the farmhouse. So, and we have all kind of equipments. Yeah, let's have a look. And there is one of our fields. Here's some front loader equipment and some mowing equipment Oh, I heard a horse. There is living horse and cows already on the farm. I find this amazing. So this tractor is ready to go. And here we have Steyr. And there are the cows. Oh, how practical. We don't even need to buy them. Yeah. And how many cows are there? Can we see it? Not here. Ah, but they are nice and friendly. And I heard the horse. Hope? Yeah, here it is. Oh. Yes, here. Hello, Hope. And its name is Hope. That is good. Ooh. We only need to feed them. Oh, and here we are. Oops, in a nowhere area. So I close the gate that they don't escape. And here we have subsoiler. And what's inside here? It's a little bit like finding all the Easter eggs. When you open those sheds and find the equipment. So yeah, here we have trailer. And everything is a little bit dirty already. Lived in, so to say. Oh, and fertilizer spreader. Very well. Oh, and this here, this is the silo. Built in a house. And here we have windrower and a milk tank. Yeah, we nearly have everything we need. It's a TMR mixer and a front loader. And trailer again. So quite a lot of stuff. And here we have our combine. Yeah. So everything we need. And not a manure spreader, a slurry tank. Wonderful. Yes, so this is really bucolic and an idealistic German farm somehow. Here, the chickens are already there. And here you can go through this little pod. Okay, and I must admit, when you start this save game, the tractor is not there, but it is there behind. I wanted to start a new save game for this English tour, but somehow I forgot and I jumped into the German tour that I made before, and there I used this tractor to stroll around on this map, and therefore it's standing here. So if you wonder that when you start here, this Massey Ferguson is somewhere else, this is because I already played for 20 minutes on this map. But I didn't change anything else. Only this. And I opened some doors. So, and it's really that you get the animals with the map. And I like it. I really like it. So it feels totally alive from the beginning. Oh, let's have a look on the map, the PDA. Yeah, it's a tiny map. It has only 14 fields for growing crops and then several meadows and one forest area. And here is our farm full of stuff. And let's see what we own. We own quite a lot from the beginning. So here our farm and here this. Maybe I should explore this by foot before we go on a round trip. I haven't seen this. Then it is here, this field we have seen through the gate, and another field, and here I think it looks like forest, and here is a field, and here an area with greenhouses and so. Let's go back. Yeah, here is a normal field, and this, no, I guess it's more a meadow because the forest has dots. And here is the village, and there we have production, a lot of production as you can see, and here selling station. Yeah, so everything we are used from the maps is concentrated in these areas. And a lake. Yeah, and all this is, I don't know the borders that it would have to be a standard size map, because this is not painted in, but I think it's something like this would be a standard map. It's a really tiny map and I love it. So let's go there, have a look. Ah, yeah, that's awesome. You can get a lot of grass for your animals, for the cows especially. So now we go here through this bucolic little forest. And for me this map has a lot of freshness, really like spring. And I don't know this map from FS19, and everything I see is new. So the farm buildings are from Bernie, from the Hessian pack, and one shed is from Elm Creek, and everything else here is from the new maps from the base game from FS22. I don't see buildings that are old, and maybe that's why this map has such a fresh look. You don't have the feeling, okay, it's something from FS15 and worked over and over again, which is not bad. But somehow I like this somehow freshness of this map, and I think it fits wonderful to FS22, and it's especially made for FS22. And so we see here Frühling, and get some peace in. Tank mal in der Ruhekraft. Oh, it means it's hard to to translate, but get strength through peace somehow. So here we have the shop. It's in the backyard and it looks not fresh. But I find it somehow fitting because this is really a small village, and a small village doesn't have a huge, modern, shiny vehicle, machine seller. Oh, you sell it, you call it different in English. It's a vehicle workshop and the vehicle shop. Okay, so I don't expect a huge vehicle shop in such a small village. It's already quite something that you have a supermarket here. So this is really comfortable. Oh, comfortable for the people who live there, and we can sell our stuff here. So, and here is the village, and I guess the houses, they come from Erlengrad. And even if Erlengrad is an alpine map, the houses fit quite well even to middle German villages. So it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it doesn't fit. Oh my god. It fits very well. And here we have the bakery, which is very good. And we have the spinnery. No, the tailor. And I think these buildings fit very well to this lake area, which we have here. And there's a restaurant where you can sit outside. But it's no selling station. Who knows where the owner of the restaurant buys all his stuff? Maybe in the supermarket. So, yes. And here we have a little island. Oops. But I can't jump from each to each. And here, I think this is the barbecue area at the beach, what he was talking about. And I like it. I really, really like it. And we have a little boat. But yeah, sadly we can't use it, but we can go inside. And we could play chess. Yeah, I'd like to have such a nice tiny house at the lake where I can go and swim and go by boat. I love to row on lakes, I really love it, and I love to swim. And then some barbecue when you are hungry from rowing and swimming, and this nice tiny house where you can sleep when you are tired from all the barbecue. Oh, I would really love such a thing. So let's turn around and then we drive to the industrial area. I hope we are on the right way. Yes, I think so. There are fields. And a bridge. And let's wait. I haven't seen it yet whether this is an actual bridge or just decoration. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, for this fields here. Ah, and isn't it nice? Just so peaceful and lovely. Nothing spectacular, but just peaceful and bucolic and I really like this map. I think it's my favorite map so far. So here is the industrial area. And there are other maps out that are wonderful, really wonderful maps. But with this, I like this, what he has written in the text, this feeling of peacefulness. And here it is not so peaceful. Here it is loud, but it's good that it's all together. And yeah, when you have bought one of the productions, you can buy the other as well and don't have to drive so far. And anyhow, you don't have to drive very far anywhere on this map. And I think it's rather easy to play as long until you own all the fields. I think in FS22 it's much harder to become rich enough to own all the fields, but this is so small and tiny that when you play a while it should be possible. We have had a look on the fields that we own, but we didn't had a look on the prices. So this is 34,000 bucks. It's not so expensive. And this 87. And I think, yeah, it is the biggest field. This is big too. No, this is more expensive. Maybe this is bigger. I don't know. But those are the two biggest fields of the map, and they are still cheap, and the wood is okay. It should be able to play this just normal and enjoy and buy one field after the other every year, one or two, and after a while you own the whole map. And it's not so much a massive multiplayer map. Here is the forest. You can do quite some forestry, and this is the grain mill. And he even put those question marks that brings you to the help. Let's check it. Where do we come when we use this? It's an R, yes. From sapling to wood chips, the forestry. Okay, so the right point, I like it. So he used all the features that we have in FS22. Only no train, but a train would be really too much for such a small map. Here is another industrial area with productions. And look how this forest, it's such a light friendly forest with a lush greenery and bushes and some flowers here and there, and this trees, they are different size and they look as if they have grown naturally. As you can see or hear, I'm a real fan of this tiny little nice map. There are buildings, but I think they are already outside the map. And here this field is our field, this small long field. But let's go and check whether those houses here are outside. It looks so organic how they are there. You can't even imagine that here it's finished, but I guess soon I will be stopped. No, I'm not stopped, but here. Okay, so they are just the decoration of the backdrop, and this looks so normal. In FS19 we had maps that were praised a lot because of their being so beautiful and everything looks so nice and the landscape, and you are so happy when you go there through this landscape. And yes, that was true, but they were huge, they were humongous, and you couldn't play it on console even if everything was ripped off for the console version. And yeah, I always thought, okay, it should be possible to make something like a small jewel with little megabytes, not gigabytes, but with under 100 or under 200 or 300 megabytes, and even make it very nice and beautiful, and to have a wonderful landscape feeling. And that is that this map shows that it is possible, because it really has not no 100 megabytes, only 78. It's so tiny, so small from the file size that it uses. And I guess the slots will be tiny too. I don't know the slots. Other YouTubers can tell you, the ones that have consoles. I don't have a console, but I guess as it only has 78 megabytes, it will be very okay on console too, I'm sure. But it's not, it doesn't look like sparsely and parsimony poor, this map, but it looks lush. It has trees everywhere, buildings, it has everything you need, and so it's wonderful with very simple methods that are used. And for me, this is even a bigger art if you have small tools and small assets to make something wonderful which gives you a nice feeling, than if you really take textures in a humongous size and indulge in this. Yes, my map is only good for very huge PCs, something like that, because beautiful takes large textures as and such. And here you can see it's really not needed, at least for my taste. So, and it doesn't represent it represents a harmless German region, nothing very special, nothing where you go for holidays usually, at least not as a German. And yeah, but I think it's so well done. All these small things are put together in such a friendly way, and for me it's more art to make something so wonderful with such a tiny file size than to make something wonderful with tenths of the file size. Do you understand what I mean? Could I say it somehow understandable? Okay, let's go on. And here are more cows. And you get water here. That is good. And we have another question mark. Oh, animal pets. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, as far as I know, this is the animal dealer, and it has living cows here. So I don't yet know how it's done. I guess it the simple cow meadow has been taken and put cows here, and you don't need to fear that they die, and therefore you can just let them live on this meadow. And I like it. It's a good idea. I really like it, because when you go here to buy animals, it's nice to have them see here, to be able to see them here. Okay. And here is another region that we own. Ooh, he's fast. We have sheeps as well. And look how good this barn building from Oberon is used for this sheep barn. I think it's perfect. I always thought, oh, what a wonderful building. What a pity that it is so useless. But here it is not useless anymore. You can imagine, in bad weather, the sheep can go inside, which they can't, but you can imagine it and pretend. Oh, for the water. That is good. That I haven't seen yet. And we have a greenhouse. Yeah, for me this map is somehow a bucolic dream comes true. Something like that. And what I would wish a little bit more is to have one or two places where you have a wider view. So there are really a lot of trees, and I like it, but there is, except from the lake, there is no place where you have a view, where your eyes can I can have a view. But okay, here it is okay. A little bit view is possible. And maybe the model just likes it with such a lot of trees. And I like it too. But in the real life, I like to go to places where I can look far away. That is one of my most favorite things to do outside. Usually I always sit at my computer and do modding or videos and such, and then I go outside, and I really love to have very, very far view. When the view conditions are good, I can see the Alps from here, and I'm located in the area of Freiburg, so the German Freiburg im Breisgau, that is at the Black Forest, and or on the French side of the Rhine, it's near Colmar, and which is close to the Vosges, and I'm just in the middle between those two, close to the Rhine, and here we have a far view to see in the north the Kaiserstuhl, and in the west the Vosges, and in the east the Black Forest, and in the south with good viewing conditions we can see the I always forget the name of these mountains. Yes, such a lot. There are other mountains that are similar to the Black Forest and that are in Switzerland. And then behind that are the Alps, and they are something like 200 kilometers away. And sometimes I can see them when I go on my bicycle on the field, between the fields near my village, and I go, and when I drive in direction of south, and I can see the Alps, very, very tiny, only gray shades, and the huge Alps with the Jungfrau and Mönch and Eiger, so very famous Swiss mountains. And that is so awesome. I'm always very happy when I see the Alps. So, but this has nothing to do with this map, sorry. Sometimes I start rambling. So, here we are back again. Yeah, tell me what you think about this map. I guess a lot of you are American maybe, and then such landscape is maybe very strange for you, but maybe in several areas of America it looks similar, but maybe not with these timber frame houses. And yeah, how you like this region that is depicted in the map, and how you like this map, whether you would like to play on such a small map, or whether you prefer the huge plains of America. Just tell me. Also, if you're no American, but you come from somewhere else, from Japan, India, whatsoever, I would be very interested to know what you think about this map. Okay, I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and all the best. Till next time. Tschüss.